Hey everyone, my name's Megan. I'm going to be your burn trainer for your Sunday stretch today. So as you guys can see, I have a foam roll. So I need you to grab your foam roll. You're going to learn some new moves, hopefully today. Maybe you're already a pro and it's just time to sit back, relax, enjoy your Sunday stretch session with me. So 28 minutes, plenty of moves here. We're going to take our time. This really is about relaxing our muscles. And I'll be talking throughout. We're going to do this together. So take it down to the floor. We're going to start with some calf rolls, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. We'll be doing most moves for about 1 minute. So what I want you to do is bend your left knee, get your right calf situated. The calf muscle is right here, so get that on your foam roller. We're going to support our body weight with our hands, fingers facing forward, palms forward, and you're going to be rolling out the calf. So you're obviously only going to come back far enough before it hits your other foot on the ground here. And that's a great indicator because you're solely focusing on that calf muscle. Going nice and easy and very slow here. Notice I'm not even going all the way down to my ankle. About there, I'm not feeling much anymore. So the major portion of the muscle is in the middle of my calf. Now, if your arms get too sore, that's okay. We can just be kind of shuffling forward, sit there for a while, apply the pressure, roll it on back. Sit there for a while. You know, you don't need to be up in the air the whole time. Also, you've got some weight in your other foot with the bent knee. So just back and forward. We'll come back to our calves later on. So we're gonna get plenty of stretching done here. Maybe you really went hard on your legs this week, and trust me, your muscles will thank you for it. Just a few more seconds here, and then we will switch over to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Nice and slowly, you can transition. Bending the other knee, other calf is right there. Maybe shake those hands out, roll those wrists, unlock all that tension. Hands forward, facing forward, not out to the side, not backwards. Everything nice and forward. Up we go. Oh yeah, I really feel that one. Isn't that funny? Sometimes one side of your body, it's tighter than the other. Maybe it's stronger than the other, and that's normal. It truly is. You just need to maybe watch with your rep count or something, or alternate the weights you have on that side of the body if you really feel like there's a discrepancy. And these kind of questions we get a lot, so it's very personalized. It completely depends on you, and that's why we have our one-on-one coaching with the nutrition plans, because we all know 80% of your results will be your nutrition. So definitely, if you want that one-on-one help, if you got questions, we're here for you. Keep on rolling. Back straight. Very small movement here, guys. Very small. Do you feel it? I certainly do. 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Keep breathing. Final second. Good job. Okay, coming down. Give those wrists a little roll. Very nice. Now we're going to roll that foam roller closer to our body. We're starting to work the hamstrings. We're not even working them, we're massaging them. So this time, kind of got my thighs right on that foam roller. Again, however is comfortable for your hands, come on up. You want your heels touching the mat, and this way you can roll. Again, a very small movement. And draw the shoulders back, elongate your neck. And we're just rolling forwards and backwards. This is a kind of fun one, actually. Maybe go a little bit further down, maybe move your hands back so you're right there above the knee. Just feel what your body wants you to feel, you know? This is when you'll expose what areas are tense. Sometimes it's muscles you didn't even know you had, and they're sore, and today we're gonna work out those kinks. That's actually what it is, like a little knot in your muscle, if you want to imagine that. And just by loosening it up, you know, working out the kinks, working out the knots, helping the blood flow around the muscle. We don't want to build up of lactic acid. That's what happens when you're not careful, or you're not doing your stretching, or your foam rolling. A few more seconds here. Forward and back. Let's take it real slow. Let's do a few real slow. So go down. So your foam roller is coming up your body. Hold it there. Pressure's on, right? Your body weight's on that foam roller. And then roll it back real slow. Yeah, my arms are getting tired. If yours are as well, same as before. Just gonna come forward. Sit there for a second. Deep inhale. And slowly, very, very slowly, roll it on back. Seated. Very nice. Okay, now we're actually gonna flip ourselves over. We'll be doing it on the other side. We're doing our quads. So, I want you to come on up. Let's see where we're at on timing. Good, guys, we're already 5 minutes in. Roll that foam roller till it's at your knees, so you're down on your knees. You're gonna kind of walk your hands forward, make sure it stays. And you'll be rolling onto the front here, elbows down, just like in the low plank position. And this is where we rock forward and backward. So keep your core nice and tight. I know this is not an ab movement, but it will help. I like to point my feet. And again, just feel it. Feel it in your muscles where you need to feel. Like right there for me is probably the best position. Maybe it's somewhere else on you. That's about an inch above my knee, I'd say. Oh yeah, just forward and back. Let's do 30 more seconds here. I'm enjoying this one. This is pretty good. And as you see with my hands, you know, you can clench them together. They can be down on the floor. They can be palms up. That's not going to affect the stretch you're getting in your muscle. So very slowly forward and back. So like I said, we did the hamstrings, then we flipped over and did the quads. And soon we're going to move on to our back. And that is a real problem area for a lot of people. Not for us though. We're going to make sure we massage those muscles just right. So we're starting with the upper body a little bit. We'll do our lats next. Give me 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, nice and slow and controlled. We're not rushing anything today. You can walk up so your hands are on the mat and put those knees down. Excellent. Let's just do a child's pose while we're here. So tuck those toes under, widen the knees so they're pointing out and down into child's pose. Really stretch those arms. Coming up. Excellent, everybody. Now we're gonna bring that foam roller back. We're going to work our lats. So this one can be a bit tricky, even for me. So bear with me here, but you're gonna lie down on your side, you know, just like if we were doing oblique crunches or something like that. I'm gonna place the arm that's closer to the mat now, kind of right on top, right here, if you guys can see, under under the bicep muscle area. This is gonna be where your lats are. So, the leg on the ground goes straight. The other leg is gonna come over, and you're gonna plant it on the floor. Feel where works for you. Maybe it's down here, maybe it's way up here and you're super flexible. You can use this hand for support. And this is a very, very small movement, so slight even, it's just under your shoulder. Forward and back. Let's make sure we got our timer on. Perfect. Okay. It's gonna be about 30 seconds here. Forward and back. Yeah. So this is so important to make that time for you. And notice I use the word make because, you know, taking time, I don't like the connotation there because time is something, it's not a commodity you can trade, right? You don't earn time. We all have the 24 hours in one day. It's up to you how you choose to spend it. And so it's really important to do this for you and to make that time. Make the decision that you're gonna have that no excuses attitude. And you know that stretching and foam rolling and some yoga, some meditation, it's really, really important. Don't undervalue it and say, I don't have the time, because you can make it. You know you can. A couple more rolls, then we'll go on over to the other side. 2, 1, good job. So I'm gonna pivot over onto this other side. Same thing again. This time you're gonna go down. I like to kind of square the foam roller off with the mat. Roll it down, get in position. One leg over the other, one hand on the ground. I just kind of leave my fingers loose and slowly roll, very, very slight, back and forward. So this is great that you're here today. You're taking 28 full minutes to just chill out on your burn yoga mat, chill out with me. And when you finish, don't forget, post it on Instagram, share it on Facebook. You never know who it might inspire. Someone that's just not in a great place, perhaps. We all have those days as well, and it might be something they need in their life, to be encouraged, to get out their yoga mat, get out their comfort zone, make some you time, not just in front of the TV or with a glass of wine, but on a yoga mat doing some exercise. It's a lifestyle choice. Forward and back. Couple more here. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, slowly come on up. Moving on to the back. So, let's sit like we did at the beginning, but your foam roller is behind you, right there at your tailbone, okay? Like it suggests, this is the lower back portion. So you're just gonna kind of rest against it. Come on down nice and slow. Come up onto your feet for support. And I want you to really think about leaving your chest open, right? My arms are just kind of lolled to the side. My neck's not back to where it's strained. I just kind of like having my chin almost resting on my chest. Super small motion here. Just massaging your lower back. Maybe you can go right down to your tailbone. That feels pretty good. And just sit there and breathe. Let it all out. As I said before, you know, our backs, it's a huge muscle group. It takes up a lot of your body. A lot of people struggle with posture. That can come from the lifestyle, what you do on a day-to-day basis. Even if you work out, you can be super fit, super healthy, but your back is under a lot of strain. If you're throwing a lot of weight above your head, or if you're just using smaller dumbbells but you're doing high reps, then you still risk that. So just make sure we work out all the kinks. Like a nice massage, I love it. Okay, rolling forward a bit more. So your butt is now on the ground. Keep on coming forward till you really feel it hit your upper back, right between the shoulder blades. Good, now roll if you want. You can just lay that head. Come forward a little bit. I have my arms nice and wide here. Oh, and just keep that pressure on. You don't even have to move or roll. My feet are nice and soft just on the mat. Take a few breaths. Roll a little bit further. Oh, feel it in the shoulders. If your neck is feeling strained, just support it with your hands. This is a good resting point right here. Oh, feels like I'm sunbathing. I don't know about you guys. Keep edging forward that little bit, just rolling over all those muscles. Arch the back, get it right up there, almost to your neck. Little tiny, tiny rocking motions. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Roll it back down to your shoulder blades, roll it back up to the neck. Oh, it feels so good. A lot of people have a lot of tight shoulders. It's not gonna be us after this, I tell you that much. And guys, if you're not okay with the rolling or if your neck's too sore, play about with it. This is me showing you my kind of routine, how I do it. Roll on up. Maybe your hair gets stuck like mine does. Okay, perfect. Shimmy on back to the center of the mat. So, we've now done our back. I want to do a little bit of child's pose. Put that foam roller out of the way. Come on down. Child's pose. Stretch out that back. Walk the hands forward. And we're just gonna sit here for a little bit. Really focus on your breathing. Couple more seconds here. Think about what your goal for the day is, what your goal for the week is. Planning ahead is so, so important. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. And taking that moment just to really envision what you want to achieve. Maybe even think of the struggles, the barriers, the blockades, whatever it is that might get in your way. You need to confront it now when you're in the right mindset, so that if and when you get thrown off course, you can get back, you can find your way back. You can come back stronger when you get knocked down. Couple more inhales. Deep exhale. And tell yourself you've got this. Some kind of positive affirmation. Say, I got this. I can handle this. I can do this. You can say something like that every day. Okay, come on up. Excellent. Ready for some more foam rolling? I am. I missed it there. So, grab that foam roller again. This time, we're going to be doing our IT band. So that's our outer thigh area. And so, like before, when we did our lats, I'm going to be putting it right here. You're going to rest, kind of sitting on top of it. So my right leg, which is closer to the mat, is down. You want to come down onto your elbow. Straighten that right leg so it's on my outer thigh. My left leg, the other leg, is in, very like before with the lats. And we're just going to roll very slightly. You can have this hand here for support. Some people like to hold it here, open up their chest. Maybe your balance isn't there yet, and it's totally okay. I kind of like it here, but just let your right leg go floppy. So mine is literally just dragging itself up and down the mat. Getting a lot of stability here in the leg that's bent. And make sure you're really on top of that foam roller. I don't want you sitting up like this. That's not the muscle we're working. You don't want to be too far forward either. You're just like perfectly parallel, really. If you want, you can have your hand up here, right? Just like our yoga moves. Really make sure that your body's in the right position. A few more rolls. Up and down. Watch what you're doing with this elbow too. You don't want it in a really awkward position away from your shoulder. We're kind of just rotating just over it, over the joint, so that our shoulder is pretty much still right on top. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come on down, whichever way feels easier for you, and we're going over to the other side. So same as before, you're gonna kind of position yourself on top. The bottom leg is going straight as you come down onto your elbow, and the top leg coming over. And we're just gonna slowly but surely massage that outer thigh. IT band. Excellent. Good job, everybody. First time I ever foam rolled, believe it or not, was at a fit camp here in Huntington Beach, where we run our fit camps, and I'd not appreciated it beforehand. We used the ones at the gym. I really love this one for like the grooves it has in it that really digs in deep to your muscles. So important to work out those kinks. Good job. Okay, now, after this, we're going into a few different moves after we revisit the calf muscles. So that's how we started. If you guys remember, just give me a few more rolls here. This time we're gonna put one on top of the other, and you'll actually feel the pressure a little bit more. So we're taking it up a notch. Even on stretch Sundays, we can take it up a notch. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Come on down. Nice and gently and slowly. Over to the calves again. So, like before, you're gonna swing your legs around so they're on top of that foam roll. Position it at your calf muscle, so that's obviously the back of your shin right here. And I'm gonna start with the right leg. It's up to you guys. So I'm rolling it till it's in position. Plant those hands. We're gonna work the arms again. I want you to put your left, cross it over on top of the other, and very slowly roll back and forth. Now this one's even more intense. Do you guys feel that too? You will feel it more because, like I said, all the pressure is on that one calf muscle, and we've taken it up a notch from the start. So just enjoy it here. Maybe you're wincing in pain, but you know it's a good pain. You must have needed it. Your body's telling you you need it. So maybe raise those hips a little bit to the sky and just rock there. Super tiny motion. Super tiny. Let the toes, let the feet relax. And in 5 seconds, we will come on down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower Nice and slowly to the mat. You need to shake out those legs a little bit. We're going on to the other side, so rest that calf down. One leg on top of the other, and come on up when you're ready. Same as before. We're rocking. Or if you find that pressure point, for me that's kind of at the top of my calf, like right here, I could just sit there. Just sit. There's way more pressure when you're lifted and elevated from the mat. Like right now it's okay. If your arms give in, do this. Try and maybe force your leg down onto it. You can always do that, apply the pressure, but something to do it naturally by gravity is obviously to give yourself that elevation, let your whole body weight actually press down onto that foam roll. So just keep it up. A few more rolls, we are nearly there. Oh, and your body's gonna feel regenerated, rejuvenated. Whole new you. 3, 2, last couple of seconds. Good job, okay, come on down. Excellent, everybody, okay. Now we are going on to some inner thigh workouts. Well, not workouts, stretches, you know what I mean. So, I'm gonna start with my right thigh since I'm facing this way. You actually want half of your body on the foam roll this time, so I'm kind of moving it to my right side just so that my right thigh is going to be on it. Coming on down, we'll actually be turning it so that it's parallel with your torso. And this literally is however you want to do it. You know, it feels a bit weird sometimes. Like I said, I did this first at the fit camp and it was in front of a lot of people. I wasn't leading the group, but it was like, people are watching me and I feel weird. But you know what? It's okay. They maybe are watching because they're inspired by it. And also, it doesn't matter what other people think. If it's good for you, if it's healthy, if it's happy, making you happy, that's all you need to know. So you're kind of just rolling your inner thigh with a bend in your knee. My foot is hovering. And I'm putting a lot of weight here on my elbows and forearms. This is not like you're in a plank. Your other leg is down on the ground. Toes tucked under on that straight leg. And you're just rocking kind of away from your mid-center and back. Kind of a swaying motion. Really helping out your inner thigh there. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So come on over. Other side. Rotating. I like to come down first. Keep that bottom leg straight. Position it where you need to feel the muscle stretch. Forearms and side to side. You can really apply pressure here just with the weight of your leg. Your legs are obviously quite heavy limbs, so we don't need to be elevated or holding our bodies up off the ground. You can just work out that inner thigh. And stay at it. Good job. We have a couple more moves left. We're going to be doing one of my all-time favorites. Requires no movement, you'll be pleased to hear. A real good chance to just collect our thoughts and really, really feel it. It works, trust me. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Okay, so we will keep the foam roller here in this position. Now I want you to face, as we have done at the start, right that way. Now it sits pretty much on your tailbone, maybe an inch away, just because I'm about to lie back down on it. So this will take some adjustment, okay? Now, let's pull it down. The foam roller is kind of, the end of it will be at your tailbone, just so that you know your neck will be off the end. Now drop the head, drop the neck. I want you to drop your arms and shoulders. Like I said, maybe you need to kind of readjust yourself, and that's okay. Everyone's foam roller might be a different size, shape, diameter, all those things. But really what I need you to focus on is keeping both feet planted on the floor, solid. You don't want to tension your core. I don't want your back too arched. You kind of want to still press down into the foam roller. My neck is able to be hanging completely loose off of it here. And right now, my shoulders aren't tight or up against my knees. I want your shoulders super loose and relaxed. And we're not swaying here, we are not moving. In case we roll off, we don't want that. So, just be. Just let everything relax. Feel feels a bit unnatural when your head's kind of upside down like this. We're only going to be 20 more seconds, so you're all right. Might be a bit of blood rush to your head, but that's when we come into our mindset state where we can just take deep inhales, deep exhales. Our body's not stressed at all anymore. Let it all go. Release all that tension. Maybe wiggle your toes. Really get a feel for your body and where it is. The space your body gets to occupy. And our bodies are amazing. I always call them incredible machines that we get to live in. Such a privilege to live in something like this, right? So it's our job to take care of it. 3 more seconds. Stay nice and still. 2 more seconds. Final second, there we go. Now I like to sit up. Again, watch your balance, use your hands, support your body weight. Fully up, and you can kind of hop down off of that. And so foam roller to the side or to the front of your mat, just out of our way. We're gonna do some of the usual yoga moves you guys are familiar with, some cat-cows. So you're in a tabletop position, feet tucked under, like so, nice and flat on the mat. And we're just gonna arch our back, look up to the sky. Nice long neck. Make sure your arms are straight, shoulders over your head. And then I want you to curl on under. So tuck your chin to your chest. Your back is nice and arched. Give me one more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let it all out. One more time, curl on under. Let that head hang nice and heavy. And arch back up. Deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Excellent. Okay, walk on down into your child's pose. This should all feel nice and familiar. Let the arms hang heavy. Your hands, everything's super relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come on up so you're sitting on your toes. Space those knees kind of wide apart. I want you all to inhale through your nose. Together. Exhale. Now raise those hands. Super slow. Slow and controlled. Just hover at the top here. Make sure your shoulders are down. Bring them down. Relax them. Now close your eyes for me. Interlace those hands. Slowly bring them down to your chest. And namaste. Well done, everybody. That's it. Your foam rolling class with me is over. I hope everybody got something out of that. We all learned some new moves. I certainly did. I enjoyed researching how your muscles respond to all those kind of pressure points, and it's so, so important. Like I said, don't make my mistake and undermine it and think, I don't need those 28 minutes. That's a long time, and it is, but your muscles need it. So let us know how effective that was. Hop on the Burn community on Facebook. Maybe you need some help with the moves or something felt really good and you just want to share that with us. That's what we're here for. Now enjoy the rest of your day if this was your morning, or have a great night's sleep if it's your evening. I know you will after that there. And come back to us soon.